What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Apple TV Plus series Ted Lasso Season 2! Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. Look, I was a huge fan of the first season, so am I stoked for Season 2? Hell yeah, I am. But having seen these new episodes, I gotta be honest with you. Although it's nice to see Ted now getting along with everybody at Richmond Football Club, he's not having as much difficulty anymore with any of them, frankly. But remember when I said in my previous review that this show is not trying to Americanize English culture? Well, I'm gonna have to take that comment back. It's not so much as Americanizing as it is more of, how should I put this? Well, Ted Lasso has more impact on them than they do on him. I kinda wish it had been more well balanced, you know? At least in Season 1, there were moments when Ted learned some epiphany from his English counterparts. But here in Season 2, episode after episode, it just seems that the Ted Lasso way is always the way. Well, that's the impression I get, at least. With a few exception of some of the episodes that put a spotlight on Nate, who is the most underappreciated of them all. Jason Sudeikis is Ted Lasso, an American football coach hired to manage a British soccer team, despite having no experience. But what he lacks in knowledge, he makes up for with optimism, underdog determination, and biscuits. Also starring Hannah Waddington, Brendan Hunt, Jeremy Swift, Juno Temple, Brett Goldstein, Phil Dunster, Nick Mohammed, and joining Season 2 is Sarah Niles as sports psychologist Sharon, who has been brought in to work with AFC Richmond. But hey, one of my favorite characters is Roy Kent. My god, that man has no filter whatsoever. He curses like a sailor and speaks his mind without sugarcoating it. In Season 2, Roy is going through some purpose adjustments, if you will. Post-soccer, post-retirement. He's trying to find his footing where he would be best suited. So his evolution within the first 6 episodes is sufficient enough to make you want to keep seated through the entire season, despite what you may feel about how the writers treat the rest of the characters. As I said earlier, this new season allows for Nathan to shine, and I love that. I think it's cool to see somebody timid to finally take control of his inner confidence. Ted is somebody we aspire to be, but Nathan is usually somebody we can relate to. Sometimes we are more like Nathan than Ted, more than we want to admit. Now, for the soccer scenes, there's plenty that you can expect here. The green screen CG effects for the stadium crowd will always look shoddy. There's nothing that the show can do about that. But I'm just happy that they actually put more effort into staging these matches. Last season, it felt like a tease, something that they only gave you on rare occasions. Whereas this one, let's just say that not only are the soccer matches intense, they also come with their fair share of comedy. What can I say that I haven't already said about Jason Sudeikis in this role? His fast talk, childlike enthusiasm always wins you over. But just to bring it back to my point earlier about the addition of a psychologist, I mean, that is the most American thing you can do. Remember the show Bones? They brought in psychologist Dr. Lance Sweets in Season 3, who ended up as a series regular through all the years. And don't get me even started with the show Lucifer with psychiatrist Dr. Linda Martin. I mean, here the inclusion of Sharon makes sense because Ted and some of the players experienced issues in Season 2. But still though, it is the most unsurprising, most generic move ever for a continuation. Overall, I'm just glad that there's a show about soccer out there, even if it gets a bit wonky from time to time.